High five Ikaiwa.
So how about TH sound?
Okay, Japanese doesn't have.
Mm.
Um, this this one involves your teeth and your tongue. Pretty much for TH sound, you put your tongue between your teeth like this.
Wow.
Now, you don't like make this face. Like your bottom teeth are hidden. It's more like this.
Oh, okay.
But it's between your two teeth.
Mm-hmm.
And for the soft th, like in thank you, think, you just blow. I don't know if the microphone's picking that up. It's kind of like you just put it between your teeth and blow. Think. Thank you. What's another one? Therapy. So pretty simple. And then the hard th is you do the same thing, but it's voiced. So when you make it, your tongue should vibrate a little. It sounds kind of sounds kind of like a B. And and that's used in words like the, which is the most common word in the English language. The, though, that. I think the hard th might be a little bit more common, but I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, it's not a hard sound to make. It's a pretty simple tongue and mouth position. Just like put your tongue between your teeth and blow, or and sometimes voice it. Perfect.
Whoa, yay! Okay. But if I speak English, I can.
Like when you're speaking quickly, and I say something like the, like you'll notice like my tongue like barely, it goes like right here. Like it doesn't go all the way out. It's not like the. It just like it just like barely get between like the.
Okay.
So like yeah, once again, it's all about like the lazy mouth, where you quickly like your mouth wants to quickly move over to the next sound, so it'll like find ways to do it faster and not go through each motion. Like I could pronounce everything very clearly
Robotic.
by enunciating my words, but it's not a very efficient way to talk.
It kind of scared me.
Now, if somebody has a hard time understanding you, though, it's very common to like essentially like do the proper way of making every sound. Like if I said something like, I'll give you a professional discount, and you're like, what's that? And I'd say professional discount. You know, well, like actually, it's common with like elderly people at the library who don't hear very well,
Right.
and so they use a lot of context clues to like figure out what you're saying. But sometimes they don't. They they can't understand it. The context like doesn't make sense to them. And by speaking slowly and like making all the proper mouth positions, it like makes it easier for them to read your lips.
Ah, right. That's right. That's right.
Because like from my understanding, like deaf people who can't hear, they get very good at reading like natural lips movements. But for people like who hear normally, it's a lot harder to read people's lips. So when you like do very big exaggerated lip and mouth motions, it makes it easier to read. And when you're practicing by yourself, like you probably don't want to like make all these weird faces when you're like talking in real life. But when you're practicing alone, it doesn't hurt to, you know, put emphasis on it and over exaggerate the mouth position to get used to it. One of my language instructors said that when you're speaking a new language, if your mouth isn't sore when you're done talking, you're not making the sounds right. Because when you're speaking a new language, even something that's pretty similar, like for example, like if I was like learn to speak like French or German, like they use like the same letters I do, but like their sounds are a little different. Like French is does like a lot more nasally sounds. Like they make sounds like using like their nasal passage. I'm not going to try and do it because like I don't speak any French, and I will sound really bad. But the thing is, in order to like make the right sounds, you have to move your mouth in ways that you're not used to. And because you're not used to moving in those ways, if you do it a lot, your mouth will get sore or kind of worn out, tired. So if unless you've been speaking the language for a long time, your mouth should be tired if you're making the sounds correctly.